While erratic weather linked to climate change has brought more frequent and severe droughts and sporadic flooding to the Mara's fragile ecosystem, leaving wildebeest increasingly devoid for grazing pasture. This is not only leading to fewer animals migrating to Kenya, but also resulting in them staying for less time. Here's more details of that in this report.
This is one of the 7 wonders of the natural world. Thousands of zebras and wildebeest racing across the Maasai Mara's Sand River as they make their way from Tanzania into Kenya. It's an unforgettable annual phenomenon, but it isn't quite what it was before. When Riamet Olekiok was young, the wildebeest African antelopes with curved horns would arrive at the Maasai Mara like clockwork.
They used to arrive in June or even in May, but nowadays they come in July, maybe even August.
Scientists say the change in length and timing of the rainy season is slowly reducing the amount of time wild animals spend in the Maasai Mara Game Reserve. Wildebeest typically inhabit the Serengeti plains of Tanzania. Every year, over 1.2 million wildebeest migrate to Kenya after June's rainy season when the grass is plenty. They'll cross back to Tanzania after grazing for 3 or 4 months. When the wildebeest arrive in the lush savanna plains of the Mara, they come ready to procreate, breed and bring forth the next generation. However, they, like other wildlife here, are feeling the combined pressures of climate change and increased human population. Once upon a time, there were 4 annual wildebeest migrations. Now only the Serengeti Maasai Mara movement remains. Ecologists say climate change has contributed to frequent droughts and floods, which have left the wildebeest without sufficient pasture.
Nowadays, you find that when the first climate change has started affecting, they sometimes don't even come. And if they come very few.
Increased human settlements, roads and fences prevent wildebeest from accessing grazing land. Wildebeest are also food for predators, help maintain ecological balance and generate millions of dollars in tourism revenue for Kenya and Tanzania. In the Mara, stakeholders have established ecological management systems, preserving large tracts of land for wildlife. They encourage tourists to join the efforts.
So they should go beyond just enjoying. I would like them to dig deeper so that they can understand about the value of maintaining this heritage, the ecosystem for future generations.
As another season begins, tourists assemble again to watch the migration. Each step towards conservation reinforces efforts to ensure the wildebeest and their spectacular migration survive for future generations.